For today's lesson, we will categorize the graph of system of linear equation. So, i-identify natin kailan ba nagiging parallel, intersecting, and coinciding ang graph ng ating system of linear equation. Pero bago tayo magpatuloy, I suggest na panoorin nyo muna yung video kung saan i-discuss natin how to graph system of linear equation. Kasi doon natin pinakita yung process kung paano natin ginrap to isa-isa. So, this lesson is just the continuation of that video. So, ipakita natin yung video na yon. Yan. So, ito yung video kung saan pinakita natin yung step-by-step process kung paano natin siya na-graph. So, ito na yung itsura ng kanyang graph. Balikan nyo na lang ulit dito sa video na to. Now, let us continue. So, after we graph the system of linear equation, and remember that, or recall that we use the graphing method kung saan gumamit lang tayo ng slope and its intercept to plot or to graph the two equation. Now, after we graph, ika-categorize natin ngayon ano ang system anong klaseng system of linear equation yung ating given. Now, let us describe. So, for number 1, as you can see, ang graph natin ay parallel. Okay, so if we're going to describe, number 1 is parallel. Ibig sabihin lang nun, ang ating system of linear equation ay walang solution. And sa lesson natin sa introduction ng system of linear equation, ayan, diniscuss natin na ang system kung saan ang graph ay parallel at walang solution ay tinatawag na inconsistent system since we don't have solution. Now, let us observe the given in number 1. Kasi diniscuss din natin sa introduction, sabi natin doon, kailan ba magiging no solution ang ating given. So, pag nakita nyo pa lang, alam nyo na siya ay walang solution. Diniscuss natin doon na no solution siya kapag we have the same slope but different y-intercept. So, i-check nga natin sa ating given. We have -2, -2. Ibig sabihin, same nga ang kanyang slope. Then, our y-intercept is different because we have +2 and -2. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pa natin ginagraph. Makita pa lang natin tong equation, alam na kaagad natin na since siya ay same slope but different y-intercept, that is a parallel or with parallel graph and it has no solution. Now, let us have number 2. Recall lang ulit natin na in number 2, kung itatransform natin siya sa slope-intercept form, yung ating naging equation doon for number 1 is naging y is equal to -4x plus 2. At yung pangalawa naman, we have y is equal to x minus 3. Okay? So, analyze na natin. Ang kinalabasan ng ating graph ay unang-una, we have for the first characteristic ng ating number 2 system of linear equation, ang naging graph natin ay intersecting. And we all know that if the graph is intersecting, tinatawag natin siyang consistent independent. Consistent, ibig sabihin, meron siyang solution. Independent kasi isa lang ang kanyang solution. So, diniscuss din natin yan sa intro ng ating system of linear equation. Ibig sabihin, yung one solution na yon, ito yon. So, yun yung characteristic ng intersecting na graph. Okay? So, i-observe naman natin yung kanyang slope. For this kind of given, take note that we have the graph which is intersecting if our slope is different. Okay? So, magkaiba ang slope ng ating given. Hindi kagaya sa ating first graph na magkapareho. Okay, now let us have the number 3 example. Recall lang ulit natin yung sa ating video wherein ginrap natin to. Ginawa natin siyang slope-intercept form. So, ang kinalabasan ng number 1 or equation 1, nakuha natin na siya ay naging y is equal to x over 2 plus 1. Then, sa atin namang equation number 2, nakuha rin natin na siya ay naging y is equal to x over 2 plus 1. Yan. So, dapat talaga napanood nyo yung ating video paano natin to ginraph. Now, i-observe na natin yung ating nakuhang graph for number 3. So, una, the graph is coinciding. Coinciding, ibig sabihin, nag-overlap lang ang ating line. So, ayan. Ibig sabihin, ano ang system or anong klaseng system ang tawag dito? So, diniscuss natin yan sa intro. We call this as consistent kasi may solution, pero dependent since siya ay infinitely many solution. So, ulitin ko, ang ating system ay infinitely many solution. Okay, next. Observe naman natin yung kanyang slope and y-intercept. So, ang ating i-observe na given, yung nakasulat na in slope-intercept form. Ang mapapansin nyo, siya ay merong same slope and same din yung kanyang y-intercept. Okay, ibig sabihin, alam na kaagad natin kapag ang ating graph ay coinciding. Kapag ang ating given ay merong the same slope at the same ang intercept. So, parehong 1, tas parehong 1/2 ang slope. So, ganyan lang ang ating pagkakategorize ng system of linear equation. So, tandaan, bago tayo mag-graph, makakatulong yan kasi pag nakita natin yung given, halimbawa, in-observe na natin yung kanyang slope ay pareho, pero different ang kanyang y-intercept, alam na kaagad natin ang kakalabasan dapat ng graph ay parallel. Then, para naman sa intersecting, tandaan natin na siya ay laging magkaiba ng slope. Sa coinciding naman, kung mapapansin nyo na ang kanyang slope at y-intercept ay pareho, ibig sabihin lang nun, ang kakalabasan ng graph nyo ay coinciding.